catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I'll do everything I can for you. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. I don't know for how long I'll get to hold your hand, to be your guiding light in the darkest of nights. I will try to do my best until the day that I'll die. I won't lie. It's not going to be easy, but I'll try. Don't you worry, I'm not going anywhere. I will stay here, And as long as my heart beats like a drum, then I won't back down. No, I won't back down. Know that we will fight and be too proud to say the other one was right. One day you will leave, start your own family. I will try to do my best until the day that I die. I won't lie. It's not going to be easy, but I'll try. Don't you worry, I'm not going anywhere. I will stay here. And as long as my heart beats like a drum, then I won't back down. No, I won't back down. Don't you worry, I'm not going anywhere. I will stay here. And as long as my heart beats like a drum, then I won't back down. Don't you worry, I'm not going anywhere. I will stay here. And as long as my heart beats like a drum, then I won't back down. No, I won't back down. just a dream, just all in my head. Floating rivers upstream, the things that you said. Tell me and be honest. Tell me, did you know that you would believe in me just like the winter snow? Tell me and be honest. Tell me, should I've known that you'd believe in me? So painfully quiet and slow. I try my best to move on, to let go. They say time is a healer, just you wait and see. The problem is for me, I need an eternity. So tell me and be honest. Tell me, did you know that you would believe in me just like the winter snow? Tell me and be honest. Tell me, should I know that you'd believe in me? So painfully quiet and slow. I still recall first time I saw you. I was so nervous to talk. Happened so fast. Went from so lonely to falling asleep in your arms. I used to be afraid to fall in love. My past relationship was a disaster, but now I don't care. 'Cause you took my scars, bruises and broken heart, numbed all the pain. Show me how to heal, and now I don't feel broken anymore. Still got your smell wrapped in my bedsheets. Don't wanna wash it away. I know sometimes I get too caught up in all of the wrong things, but you're always there to guide me. I used to be afraid to fall in love. Our past relationship was a disaster, but now I don't care. 'Cause you took my scars, bruises and broken